Tuesday morning here in St. Louis, looking at the interstate here. This place is pretty easy getting in and out. The only small challenge is sometimes you back into a garage style dock, which with these permanent windows here, you can't just open the window and get rid of the glare, so it can be a challenge. Then you gotta unhook. But every now and then they'll send us over here to the side of the building, which is where I'm at now. Let's see the dock. We've got a green light. I'm ready to go. I figured I'd update this real quick. But you got a blind side into here, which is no big deal. That's a private driveway, even though it looks like a road. So I've got my load. It's going to Wheeling, West Virginia, and then it's due tomorrow at 1300. So we got to kind of haul butt and take names. But luckily, this load's only 5,000 pounds, so good fuel mileage for me. So we're gonna get out of St. Louis. Speaking of fuel, I need to get some, and let's go trucking. This is the first load of the week, so let's go. So I'm here at my delivery in West Virginia, and basically when you check in, you gotta come off this road. This whole area is like residential. In fact, every street it says no trucks. Then you come around here, and then you pull up straight as far as you can, and then you back in the docks here with your wheels all the way back. So I just demonstrated that. And then to get out of here, I have to pull all the way up, slide my tandems, and then blind side back down this road so I can make that turn, because it's only one way. And you have to slide your tandems all the way forward to get by that wall there. So, but they're good guys here. They usually get me unloaded pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go inside the truck, write down my load info for the next load, and hopefully a couple hours from now we'll be under a different load. So let's go. You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here writing down my load info. I write every load info down. That way there's a note of it, just in case Qualcomm ever goes out. Could I save paper and stuff if I don't do that? Yeah, but you know, there was a time in one of my previous jobs where I didn't write anything down, and I didn't have directions. I didn't have the address. It was kind of a bad deal. But anyways, so there are certain loads that we have where the number is like this. Here, I'll show you. Yep. There's a lot of freaking numbers right there, right? So yeah, I don't write all that down. What I do is I take a picture either with my phone or tablet and bring that in and say, hey, which number do you want? Because what Snyder thinks his pickup number might be different from what they think a pickup number is. So I make sure I have all the numbers down, but when it's that many, I don't write them all down. But anyways, just thought I'd throw that in there. Check it out. Here at the Indy Yard. Look at that. Good breakfast there. It is a perfect, beautiful morning here at the Indy Yard. Not a cloud in the sky. Check it out. Now I take that back. There's something with a squall line up there, or you know. Anyways, picked the load. I kind of screwed myself by only going as far as Indy. If I'd gotten closer to Jolet, I would have been able to grab a couple of loads that were coming out of Illinois in the morning, this morning, that were really good. They both had a lot of time on them and a lot of revenue on them, and it would have carried me over through this holiday weekend. So that brings me to my next thing. Holiday weekend. It's Labor Day. Now in the Landstar world, you had to be careful not to pick the loads that delivered on Monday, if they're live unloads. And even if you delivered on Monday or Sunday, you were probably going to be sitting. Because most agents won't answer their phone on the holidays. Here it's a little bit different. You still got to worry about not being stuck somewhere, but we have plenty of 24-hour, 24/7, no holiday freight, such as, big box store DCs, grocery store warehouses, stuff like that. Now, with the majority of drivers, or a large percentage of drivers, I should say, wanting the day off or the weekend off, well, rates come up. Even in our world with contract, rates go up a little bit because they want that stuff to move. So this is, whether you're in the spot market or contract freight market, this is a good time to be working because the rates go up a little bit because they want stuff moved. Now is the time for when Christmas is being stocked, especially by places like Walmart, Dollar General, places like that. They're stocking for Christmas right now. They're wanting the stuff in the DCs now so they can send it out in late September so the stores can put it out 1st of November. So this is a really great weekend to get some great rates and to really move. So I picked my normal Gibson City to Columbus because there were several of them on there, and it's easy in, easy out, a sure thing drop and hook on both ends. So from there, I'm looking at some loads that will carry me through Monday, giving me an extra, $1,000, to deliver by Monday. So that's kind of what's going on here. So, but I'm going to finish my pre-trip here and get my breakfast going and get down the road. So, yeah. Well, we made it here to our customer here in Jolet, Illinois. A lot of our older trailers are here. There's quite a few of them, as you can see. It took me a minute to find one that didn't have a whole bunch of stuff in it, but I found one. So, going to Gibson City now, and that'll go to West Jefferson, and don't know if I'll get all the way there tonight. My next load after that doesn't pick up till tomorrow night, so we've got plenty of time. It's only like 300 miles total, and I'm about 86 miles away, so I changed my ETA. I had to put in change of work. It was scheduled as a live unload here, but as you can see, it's drop and hook, so. But, let's go trucking. Yeah. Well, we're here in Gibson City. Nice breeze rolling through the truck, so I figured I'd open both windows, do my check calls. Landing gear is going to be a pain in the ass to get up because there's barely enough room for a big fat man like me. But anyways, we're going to get that landing gear up, check lights and tires, do an inspection, and get the heck out of here. Not sure how far I'll get tonight. I have enough hours to get to my destination if I hurry, but I like to conserve fuel, so I'll probably get somewhere. Maybe I'll go back to the Indy yard. We'll see. So, yeah. Well, I made it here to the customer in West Jefferson. No problems. Kind of nice and quiet out here. You got your little pond here. You got a sunflower field over yonder. And every now and then you catch the geese with the little goslings, going up to the pond. And we've got her empty. We got lucky. Sometimes this place doesn't have empties. And They actually wanted me to pull out of the door for them, so they were anxious to get rid of it. When they're anxious to get rid of a trailer, you know, you triple check it, because you never know if there's something wrong. It wasn't red tagged or anything, but everything's fine with it. Now I do the task of mapping to my next customer, because it's a little bit of a bear to get in if you don't go the right way. So anyways, yep, pretty day out here, 70 degrees, and a few clouds, but nothing to worry about. So another good day of trucking. I'm gonna go on this customer early, see if they'll take me, and we'll see what happens. So I'm here at the customer in Maple Heights, Ohio, and they said it's going to be a while. I'm 3 hours early, so I figured as much. No biggie, they allow you to spend the night here, so that's probably what I'll end up doing. That way I can get an early start in the morning, versus if they don't get me out of here until 10, then I got to try to find parking, then I won't be able to roll until 8. I might as well just roll now, you know. Anyways, look at this dude over here. See that liquid on the bottom of his truck there? Here's what I don't understand. He just dumped his piss bottle right there by his steps. Like, where everybody steps, where everybody walks, where he's stepping in. And it's like, you could have thrown it in the grass over there. You could have thrown it by the tires. You know, it's just, you know, Pale Rider, from Pale Rider TV, go check out his channel. He just did a thing about trashy truckers, and pretty good video, because there was a lot of food waste in his video. But yeah, it's like, why, you know, actually there's a drainage ditch right there. He could have just dumped it down the drain, you know, been discreet about it. No, he just flung it all over the place. What an asshole. Anyways, alright guys, I'll probably pick up this load, and then we'll deliver by Sunday in Harrisonville, Missouri. So stay tuned. Well, the first leg of the trip is done. I did about 550 miles today. This morning I was DOT'd, got a level 3, and passed with flying colors. Guy was pretty nice, you know. That was in Ohio, and the cops are pretty thick in Ohio. I mentioned that in my last video. So here at the Edwardsville yard here in St. Louis, and yeah, this guy over here, he almost hit me trying to back up in the corner, which is not really even a space, but he's having to improvise because it's full in here. Holiday weekend, I was surprised I got parking, but I knew there'd be parking at the Flying J if needed. So usually the truck stops are pretty easy to get in and out of on holidays, holiday weekends, that is. So tomorrow we got about 5 hours to Harrisonville, and then we'll be off to Neosho. So that'll be the end of the week too. So all right. Making my delivery here, and check out this Swift trailer. See how much lower it is? Now before you go, oh, the Swift driver didn't put his landing gear down. He did. It went through the pavement. This place desperately has some parking lot issues. As you can see, he probably dropped it heavy. He probably dropped it kind of hard. But yeah, it went through the pavement. Pretty cool. Well, my week's done. I'm here at the Loves in Harrisonville. I'm going to scan my paperwork. I'm doing my 30-minute break here. My next load takes me to Neosho, Missouri, back to Columbus, Ohio. So, yeah, so it's been a good week. And I might even get some home time out of this deal. So everyone take it easy, and we'll see you next week.